Morning, guys. It's my last day here, and tomorrow it's going back to the airport. It's a great 2 weeks. First of all, I have to apologize because I know I didn't post the other videos yet, but let's just put it this way. The last couple of days you try to squeeze in a little bit here and there, and just didn't have the time to edit. So basically, the previous video and this video will be uploaded back in the US. Then I'll have some time on Sunday to edit and put that all online, and it'll all be good again. So I hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. Very much enjoying the time here. I mean, it's just fantastic hanging out with family and just great seeing friends. So wonderful times, wonderful times. I am just going to turn on the hot water a little bit. Weather has come back to normal again. It's still a little bit unseasonably warm. I know you guys are experiencing the opposite right now. It's about 42 degrees here again, so a little bit mellow for this time of year. I was expecting some snow or something. Ain't happening. So, as in the other video, the previous one, I'm using this brush again, the silver tip with the aluminum handle, solid aluminum handle again. A big old honking knot, like I said on the other one, and I basically underloaded, and I believe this is a genuine silver tip. So correct me if I'm wrong. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. It'll turn out, but I'm going to be using that. And we shall be using, just because I just got it back, brought it for the wife to try, but she didn't necessarily care for the scent. So, MERshaving Myra. This is a rose scented soap with some menthol, and this is a straight up honest rose. It's not overly perfumey or flowery. It smells like a rose bush. You get a little bit of the hints of the woody parts, ever so slightly, with the top notes of just a nice rose scent. Not too in your face, very pleasant. And actually, I enjoy it. So, yeah, we'll be using that with some menthol. So, MERshaving, wonderful, great stuff, 5-ounce tub. And see the soap. Somewhat soft, you can indent it, but it's on the firmer side. Let's see if we do a little better with this knot. I was struggling there a little bit on the other shave with it. Shaking the brush out, just soaked it a little bit. It's still fairly wet. There we go. Let's get in there. See how it does with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some water on this one. There we go. I'm very unfamiliar with this brush, even though it was mine. But it was never run in. I mean, I've got maybe, what, 10 shaves max on it? Max. It's been sitting and sitting and sitting for the last 20 years. So, just gonna see. I think that should be enough. What it looks like. Just gonna get some water on the face, and then we'll get shaving. I'll show you what we're using here in a minute. That's a razor that you've seen before. Today I'm just kind of going with what's comfortable. Exactly. Let's lather up first. Very flopsy. Doesn't have much backbone. More water. The brush handle is heavy as you. I mean, it's solid aluminum. This is a traditional style brush. I think I mentioned that in the other video also. You know, high lofted, not a lot of backbone, more for painting. Oops. Instead of spilling all this water, I'd need it in lather. There we go. Let's get some water in there. There we go, now we're talking. That's a bit of a lather hog. It's been soaking for, you know, it just came out of the shower. I put it in there before that. So maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. 15, something like that. I didn't necessarily stop my my showering time. So, what looking at the clock. Today's all about just kind of enjoying a little bit. Gonna head out here soon with my son, just kind of do a couple of things. And then, yeah, most of the stuff is already packed up. Just gonna get a couple of doodads, a little bit here and there. So, yeah. Plenty of lather. Alrighty. And then, ooh, I'm getting a nice bit of the menthol. It's not very highly mentholated, just a nice touch. And we shall be using, hold on, let me put it back together, the Zonal Slant. Hold on a sec. And we're back. Gotta love these little interruptions. Yeah, it was my mom calling. She's at work right now. What we're gonna do tonight. So apparently we're going out for dinner later. I'm just lining up the blade here. I'm using the Gillette 7 o'clock sharp edge. There you go. These here. Fantastic blade. Third shave on it. And I just want to see if the shave is as fantastic as it was the first time around on this razor. Just kind of curious. Because I got a fantastic shave out of this thing. There we go. Almost no exposure on this thing. Almost no overhang. There's just a little bit that comes out. A great razor. Gonna see if I can find another one of those. Just kind of for safety sakes. So, yeah, as you can see, the lather dried in a little. You just apply some water. That's what happens when you get interrupted. This knot somewhat reminds me of some of my horsehair knots. Especially the one I got from Grey Dog. It's also very nice and soft and flopsy. Which some people say, you know, oh, that's a bad thing, it's flopsy. No, it's actually, I like it, it's okay. If you take it for what it is, then, you know, you don't have a problem with that. That's why you have different brushes. If you want some backbone, you take one with a little bit more backbone. Every now and then I do enjoy my floppy brushes. Fantastic. And the scent is coming out really nicely. See, solid 7. Enough babbling. 9 minutes in. Let's get shaving. Zonal, 7 o'clock, sharp edge. Soap is gliding along just fantastic. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I mean, the weather really kind of messed up this time. I was hoping to get some, you know, like Christmassy type footage for y'all, but no chance. And so yeah, I got some footage together, which isn't too long. Put it all together in a nice little video and an extra one. And then those of you who want to watch it can. Those of you who don't care for any of the, you know, just stupid stuff. You know, the travels basically, and they don't need to watch it. Ooh, almost went against the grain. But soap is playing along really nice. I mean, this is just great performance. And yes, this razor is fantastic. This combination is superb. Was not a fluke. Got 2 days of growth. Wonderful stuff. I'm amazed. This little razor, absolute favorite. Get some water on the face. Even with this hard water that we got here, it's a good amount of slickness. Very nice. Incidentally, small service announcement, public service announcement. Public service announcement. The soap I got from my brother. The brand is Savion, S-A-V-I-O-N, Savion or something like that. I don't know how it's pronounced. Comes in a, if I can get it out, pretty tough stuff. Comes in a little puck like this, 50-gram puck. Lots of slickness, almost no foam. There's absolutely no real lather on it. I'm gonna take it along. I'm gonna try it out at home, see if that does any better. But I think it's one of those kind of modern soap-ish kind of deals where all this nice white fluffy stuff is kind of like, oh yeah, no, we don't need that. All we need is slickness, because otherwise my cartridge razor will get clogged. So yeah, it's basically the lather dissipates. You can actually hear it on the brush dissipating. You get that little crizzly sound, you know, like the snap, crackle, and pop. And yeah, does not compare to something like we care for. So I'll give it a shot. I'll see if you can shave with it. But just a warning, if you find that soap on eBay or something like that, this is not what you're gonna get. So go. Ooh, menthol. Menthol's really kicking in now. Nice. Not too heavy, just nice cooling effect. So let's go against the grain here. Not much pressure, just enough to keep it moving and gliding, and keep it on the face solid so it doesn't, you know, like bounce around, skip. Fantastic. I need to get me another one of these. just in case this one ever breaks or anything like that, knowing me. A bit of a klutz at times. Wow. Super close, super comfortable. Incredible. Superb. Finding the angle on this thing was really simple. I mean, just the way the blade is sitting in there, it's either it cuts or don't. And when it cuts nicely. It's really comfortable. And you know, it's not very narrow kind of deal. It's actually, you know, just very middle of the road, very easy to use. I was really surprised. I'll get some water on the face and then we'll do the pickups. Yeah. Oh, I did see Kevin's shave with the Mühle Roca. That's one fantastic looking razor. Congrats on that. Be interesting. So yeah, this morning Alex DeLeon called me, so that's a pleasant surprise, wishing me basically a belated Happy New Year, just because we hadn't talked. And I did see that he called once, but by the time I saw it, it was in the middle of the night for him, and didn't want to bother him, and unfortunately I kind of skipped over it. But he called me this morning, so that was a wonderful conversation we had there. So thank you, Alex. And then once I get home next week, I'll see if I can catch up on a lot of the videos, because as you can imagine, I'm on vacation. I'd like to do things here and there, and while I did get to watch some shave videos, I didn't get to watch all of them. So there's some catching up to do. Last night I did see the notification and I joined in on Blind Man Shaves, Billy. He did his first live shave. So that was fantastic. Congratulations on that. Very well done. Even though he has some problems seeing the comments, but yeah, that's just yeah. I find it absolutely amazing that he gets the lather done without, you know, he's basically, he's legally blind. So I know I'd have a hard time. We're gonna get that spot here. There we go. Finally. Picking about. And the menthol is nice. Scent is nice. And like I said, this is not a girly type of rose. This is a very natural type of rose. You know how some rose scents are very, very kind of perfumey and kind of girly-ish, girly-esque type of deal. This is not. If you enjoy a natural, seriously natural, like a rose scent, excellent. Dave, well done on the soap. I mean, your formulation is outstanding. Lots of slickness. Nice little bits and bobs here. Nice amount of feedback on this. It's not very aggressive, the razor. Actually very mild feeling, but it is efficient. Not a lot of blade feel. And the blade is well contained. There's not a lot of exposure on this thing. It's just very well constructed. You can tell I'm a little excited and somewhat biased here. That razor gave me a great shave the first time around, and it just did the second time. Very comfortable, very enjoyable. So, brilliant. That was the rinse off. You get to see it this time. Like I said, I'm trying to save myself a little time on editing, because I do have to do 2 or 3 videos on Sunday. So, wow. Face feels good. Still feel a little bit of the menthol. Very nice soap. Very enjoyable. Now, while my wife didn't take this one, she did snag my Sterling, what was it? The Baker Street. Go figure. Yeah, she kept that one. That's mine now. It's kind of like, oh great. So, just getting the brush out of the way. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Babbling. Witch hazel. Since he always calls it smoky bacon. I can see where he's getting that from a little bit. But it's just a very medicinal type smell. There's not much exciting about it. You can smell some of the alcohol in it. And of course the witch hazel has its own scent. Not the most pleasant, but it's not unpleasant either. So, besides, it dissipates after like a minute. So while this is drying off, let's see what we used. Zonal Slant Bakelite. Fantastic razor. Very comfortable shave. I can only say good things about this thing. Absolutely thrilled to bits. How they saying? Chuffed to bits. And blade in it. 3rd shave on it. The Gillette 7 o'clock sharp edge. The yellow. Also a great blade. Just works good for me. Just about any razor. There's a few where it kind of in the tech it didn't do so. I think it was the tech that I used it in first. Wasn't so excited about it. I don't know. I don't remember what the first shave I did on that blade. Wasn't the super. It was comfortable and everything, but you got to really pick out, this razor, this blade, perfect. Just kind of keep trying. Don't settle for less, but perfection. Perfection is never achieved, but nonetheless, you're going to try and come as close as possible, right? So, razor, blade, brush. Silver tip Badger 3-band, huge honking knot, aluminum handle, my son's. And, oh, okay, that's where all that water went. Didn't go into the tips, but there's plenty of lather left. Let's see how this soaking lather does. And this is very hard water. Check that out. Beautiful stuff. Very slick, good performance. Nice little bit of menthol. And the nice thing is, with the MERshaving soaps, you can really dial it in how you want to. He's got a medium amount of menthol in this, and if you need extra kick, add super menthol and whatever, you know, if you just like that kind of stuff. I'm not a huge menthol fan. But every now and then I enjoy it, just a little bit, just to cool things down. So, just rinsed it out a little bit. And as you can see, this is a big knot. Very high lofted. Like I said, shaking it out, towel drying it. And I'll do this later a little bit better. And this is what it looks like. Just having some fun. Now, dried off aftershave. Since everybody's been raving about this stuff, I finally found it. The Nivea Men Too Faced. 2-in-1 aftershave. Voor Gebrauch gut schütteln. Shake well before use. And we shall do so. Not used this yet. Found it a couple of days ago. And I'm like, okay, you're coming with me. Alright, get a decent amount out. So this is an aftershave in there, just ever so slight tingle right here, but went away within like a second. Okay, a little bit of oiliness, like you get that greasy feeling a little bit. Not unpleasant, but there is something on your face. Okay, we shall see how long that lasts. Very pleasant scent, typical Nivea type scent. Not unpleasant, very nice. Oh wow, okay. I think some of the greasiness is already gone. Down here I still got a little bit, but up here it's already pulled in. And it just leaves the face really nice and soft and smooth. Now I know what you're talking about. Good stuff. Glad I got it. And it does separate again. Get that little fascinating stuff. Something to play with in the den. A little weeper right there, but that is about it. I think that concludes the shave, and I'm off to get the last little bits that I want to get. Hang out with my son a little bit, and then tomorrow it's back to the airport. Vacation is over. Almost. Let's make the best of the last day. Guys, you stay safe, especially in those temperatures in the wintertime, with the, what is it, almost Arctic temperatures in some areas. Yeah, please stay safe. I hope I don't get any delays or any traps, you know, that I have to stay at the airport or something that's stupid. But we shall see. So, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you around. I'll see you on Sunday. Have a good one. Be safe. Bye-bye.